get it from Tormentor. But really, Ursa, fine, Bloodlust is good and all, but usually Ursa's trying to kill someone in very close to that first burst of his overpower. But other than that, like, yeah, I don't think Bloodlust's too good on the hero. It's good. Like, don't get me wrong. Any hero likes Bloodlust. Any hero wants to attack faster, and it's fine. But, like, it's just, it doesn't sing to me.
Right. I mean, I think it's great with the Ursa. You know, accruing those extra stacks of Fury swipes. Really help out. It could maybe force, like, a fast Roshan.
Yeah.
That's maybe, like, the earliest glimmer that I can kind of see from it. Or maybe there's just some Omega busted push tech with Ursa, Shard, Storm that we haven't seen that's just waiting right out of reach. But you know, Apex, we saw this yesterday. We'll see it again today. Delayed smoke, playing bottom side twin gate. They did this against Shopify. Shopify, they were privy enough to dodge this move. But speed in front's got the observer. Ogre, oh, he just goes off the high ground, but back up, he sees this out. Concoction is cooking the reflection slow. Dead shot does hit, and this is going to be a dead ogre. First blood given to the most important hero on the dire draft. Let's see him.
Something like that.
And okay, they deny the observer. Yeah.
Very good. Very clean movements from Apex to start off this game. Finally, that gank works out for them. That sort of rotation never really planned out against Shopify, so it's nice to see it actually doing something nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. You always like to see your hometown boys do all right.
Yeah.
All right. Bottom lane here, as we mentioned. Go ahead. What's up, Crash?
This is not Dota. Well, kind of Dota related. Do you think that Dark Black? Because usually, what I know them under is the name Coco Hook.
Oh yeah.
Do you think
rebranding
that he's kind of changed his name because now he's laning with Cook, and you'd have Coco Hook and Cook, and it just gets too confusing?
The Coco Hook. The Coco Hook. That's a mouthful. I think they tried to say that, and I mean, I'm sure it rolls off the tongue better when you're a native Spanish speaker. But man, Coco Hook is that's a mouthful for anybody. Dead shot into the reflection. Already seeing some heavy harass onto this Ogre Magi. 6 armor does not mean a lot. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so facets wise, things are pretty normal. Everyone has the normal facet, like Bloodsport, Paradigm, blah blah blah. Except for CM. CM went Cold Comfort, which is something that I haven't I haven't seen CM really. But usually it's the other facet. I know people were going Cold Comfort at the very, 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 very beginning. But Frozen Expand just seems so much more valuable.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see it help keep the Ember online. A little action in the top lane, though. Sorry to drag us away. Acid Spray and the Concoction get kicked out. And Fischero gonna eat the Frostbite. Has Wand Charge. Yeah, full wand, 3 branches, 2 gauntlets of strength. See him cycling out.
Getting chunked.
Some regen, yeah. But I mean, without those, certainly would have been dead. Stats keep him alive. But what is life with no HP, right?
If he walked in the lane with no items, he would have died. Crazy.
Right, I know. More than 6. Tune in, please. Yeah. The Calling does come out in the bottom lane as they hit their level 2 power spike. Fade lets that metamorphosis Dr. Jekyll. Or Mr. Hyde comes out to play. Ooh, that would be a fun Terrorblade set, right?
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Valve, I know you're out there.
You can have that one. You can have it. Workshop artists? Anyone?
Top lane.
Nice tree.
Their artistry. They paint in blood. CM. Speed. First 2 kills on the board. Going to the CM. Perhaps 3? No. Might have CM win, by the way.
Yeah. In your pubs is the answer. In your pubs. It's the same type of people who go like AA Midas, you know?
Crash, I'm getting flashbacks, please. Please don't. I had a great game. I took a little break from Dota, came back, and I wanted to play fast because I just watched some competitive Dota for the last 2 weeks, and then I did not have people that wanted to go fast. Felt so bad. Yeah, we won.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it's because of that Midas. Carry Luna. No, God, stop it. All right, no Midas here. Just a little gold being thrown at Fischero. 9 gets out of dodge. Playing the tree line quite well, but I mean that is where a squirrel is most at home. Crash, if you were a woodland creature, where would your home be? Would you? Oh, well. Send that woodland creature to the graveyard.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe a burrow, like a hollow tree. You know.
I was gonna say you're a burrow kind of guy.
Yeah.
I knew it. Hell yeah. Big
Dark
Burrow fans here.
Oof.
As Big Num looking like Joe Burrow throwing those bullets around. That's an American football reference for all those of you privy out there.
Not me.
No.
Oh no.
That's why I elaborated the reflection. 1, 2. Oh man. Imagine
dude.
if Bloodlust had been cast on the Ursa before, it would have had increased attack speed. Probably not enough to get the kill, but
that's my biggest pet peeve, dude, is when people walk away from a kill before it's secured. Just take the 1 tower hit. Or like, just dive the tower a little bit. Please secure the kill. Don't just walk away from it like that. It's so painful. But honestly, you can make an argument that this is worse for the Ursa. Because look where he is. Right? He's far back. He's getting the regen up now finally, but he's missed a little bit of this lane here.
Yeah. Good salve timing coming out for him. But yeah, this Ursa behind the Terrorblade. 19 CS to 26. And Terrorblade, 12 denies. Getting a nice kill here on the Storm in the mid lane. RCY, the prodigal son of NA mid lanes, come into play. Of course, timely rotation will leave the Terrorblade isolated and a prime target to be picked off by the safe lane duo of Radiant. Dark Black calling his way back into this safe lane.
Slowly but surely, but that's the way Ursas get it done, really, right? This is a Battle Fury builder. This is a hero that, you know, slowly works their way up to that item and then explosive after that.
Yeah, and your Mars will be in lane playing with heroes, against heroes with your supports, so you should have a little bit of space. Mr. Lens really suffering here as RCY has the early level advantage. It actually does not stop there, friends. Top lane, Mars going down. You know, I said he was going to be playing into heroes with the supports, but not the case there. And the Ogre, dominoes are falling all across the map. Apex surging ahead. 7-1, a 3k net worth advantage, sub 7 minutes.
Also this big level advantage in the mid lane. Keep in mind, RCY is level 7 to Storm's level 5.
Yeah, he's
almost
neighboring.
6, but he's got to walk back. Right?
Because I almost would have just sent my Storm to the Wisdom Rune.
Yes.
Have him get it, you know. Okay, in Apex, they anticipate their strength here. They say, you know what, we're confident, let's walk up high ground. The Bushwhack misses, Crash! They plant the tree to get the vision, and it buys time, so the stun is a little delayed, and Cook is able to get the Wisdom Rune, stuns him, and now Fischero arriving, getting revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge against this Alchemist. The phase boots delivered on the courier, gonna drag the wave with that flying courier. Remnants away. RCY barely gets it. Oh, Crash.
Surely he's fine.
Clarity's ticking. The Galvanized stacks helping out a little bit. Bounty Rune regen in the bottle helping. Yeah. And RCY a little too healthy to continue on. Do they turn?
They might.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, no. The calling. You're in range. You're in range. Use it.
No. He didn't know where.
My kingdom. Oh, well. My kingdom for a spell.
Yeah. Right.
My kingdom, bro. All right, we're gonna see a full reset from RCY here. Remnant TP move coming out. Supports are in the mid lane, wanting to fight for this 8-minute rune. However, RCY is the victor. Massive slide of fist. Cook is here, but Cook perhaps might be the meal coming out. Big Num looking like a likely kill, but the Ogre dies before enough damage is applied. The fear applied to 9 under the tier 1 tower. Nice Bushwhack will stymie RCY's efforts, but not stop him. Gets the tier 1 tower. as well. Devastating series of events for the Radiant.
Watch Fade. That's how you secure a kill. You dive the tower.
No. Watch speed. That's how you secure a kill. Uh-oh.
Big zip.
Yeah. Crash shot. What looks good might not be good at all. The wolf is in grandmother's clothing, and she's hungry. RCY gonna get another kill, maybe onto the Storm Spirit. I hear a Sunder off screen. Let's see what happens. Looks like the squirrel lost most of her life force here. Fade gonna let that metamorphosis come out to play. Big Numb's back. She's got some bullets.
Hey, don't look, but what do you think Storm's net worth is?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Google Storm's net worth, please. No. Oh no, Crash. It's sub 3K.
Yeah.
Crash.
And look at CMs. Look at CMs. There's 100 gold between these two heroes.
Do you think the CM's gonna overtake him?
Yes.
Be honest. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Mr. Lenz's his game is not over, but it's certainly there it is. Those bounty runes did it.
Oh, bottom side of the map, more chaos. Ogre has ran into the Muerta and the Terrorblade, and Cook trying to get out will not have any success in the matter.
What was the plan there, Cook? What were you cooking? I don't know.
Nothing. I think that observer kind of caught him out. But 10-minute rune goes to Storm. Finally, a power rune awarded to Mr. Lenz.
It's not even the greatest rune for the Storm Spirit either, right? The Invis is fine at setting up a gank, but at this point, sentries are out, observers are out. There's a good chance you're just going to run into one as you're ganking.
Yeah, it's like you haven't eaten maybe in like 2 days, and you're lactose intolerant, and someone gives you like a bunch of cheese. You're like, this is going to make things not much better, but there's something here for me.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah, it's calories. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. All right, RCY back in the mid lane, looking at Storm Spirit. About half mana, Mr. Lenz should be able to get away. Forced back under the towers, though.
Don't go Orchid. Oh my god, don't go Orchid.
He's going all in.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah. Maybe I think he just anticipates that Ember is like so far ahead that there's no way Ember's going to invest in an item that will dispel.
I don't think that's how that works.
Listen, I know it's crazy. Just trust me.
Okay, I'll believe you. I think when you're 10k behind, I think it's very easy for the opposition to counter your items, especially when you commit so much for it.
Yeah, well, you know, he's already got that Mage Slayer finished, so he is going to be even more durable. Now, Mr. Lenz gets in, but he's walked into the freezing field. Fischero lets this Arena of Blood come out, gets a spear back onto the Muerta, but there's no one else around. Just your little lonely squirrel and mincemeat. Kebabs, even. Prepared by RCY.
What a symphony of skills there. I don't know if you caught that, but the little bolas from the Ember Spirit were perfectly placed into a calling that lined up and got both the Mars and the Storm Spirit. It was picture perfect. And the freezing field was phenomenal as well. It did a little burst of damage until it finally got canceled.
Oh no, Crash. This smoke move would not have been spotted out, but Ogre plants the Observer Ward on the high ground. It is seen. And they scan, maybe anticipating some more Radiant heroes. But, I mean, Apex, they might be fine just letting this Roshan happen. They're going to get their Mars, and they're going to pressure this tier 2. They will invest enough in the Terrorblade just walking bottom to kind of scout it out, say, hey, what's going on here? And now, Mouth Esports, knowing they might be in trouble a little bit. Oh, the reflection, giving the vision, though. Aegis of the Immortal goes to Ursa, has no TP. Would be on cooldown even if he had it in his inventory. Ogre frozen in his place, and now the Orchid on Fade, and we see the Aegis of the Immortal immediately reclaimed. Gotta imagine Dark Black not gonna be able to get out of this one either. Surrounded on all sides. Apex Genesis rising to the top. Based.
Absolutely, that is the best way to describe what just happened, Fade. Yeah, I mean, that is such a bad play to take Aegis there. Because, yeah, that just happens.
Damn it, Crash, that is a play, though. You know, how often you behind, you just wait and base for the game to end. Mouth, they get out on the map, and they give it even more to Apex.
Well, that's why Fade said base, right? Yeah.
No, I think he said based because it's such a bold move. Like yeah. Okay.
No, I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Absolutely. It's respect.
It is. It's not BM. It's not BM. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm with you.
All right, we will see our based Ursa move to take on a little double stack. Cherub maybe lending a hand. Nope, just scouting. Already envisioned area.
Hey, Storm net worth check.
Actually, kill score check, please. Chat, kill score check, please. Screenshot. Clip. Yeah. It happened. It's perfect in every single way.
The game should end right now. No more kills, no more deaths, please. Just nice, clean GG out.
Imagine if there's no war. Imagine there's no more kills. GG out 14 minutes. 3-2-2. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think we could call the members of Mouth Esports Teethel, perhaps. Is there anything there? Teethel?
There's definitely something there, but I don't want
Am I muted?
I don't want it to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you are. You should be. You should be. Okay, so listen. You know we talked about this orchid, and I was like, bad orchid. Alk has a manta, bad orchid. Yeah, it's a Ember almost has Yule's bad orchid. It's such a waste of net worth.
Okay. Yeah, they did not fight their way back into this one just yet. And the Atos coming out onto Dark Black, trying to get away, but the onslaught too powerful. Mars pump faking the Spear Mars. Trying to get back under the tier 2. Bushwhack will miss the mark, and RCY with this haste rune is just toying with his food before he takes a bite. Deadshot hits, forcing them back towards the Ember Spirit, but he will remnant out almost to safety. Can anticipate him to go on the Storm Spirit here, though. About half health. A 4-level advantage to RCY, walking in, eating this Vortex, but now we're back on the other side of the map, and my friends, we have a big old arena coming through the freezing field, slowing down the Radiant. 3 dead, and now the Mars soon to fall. CM gave her life for this, and it was well worth it.
Oh.
Also, the Storm Spirit died.
And RCY, I don't know anymore. I don't know what you do to make this game feel better other than just go next and save your mental.
Yeah. I mean, you could just... You know you lost this one, pretty much. 20k, obviously. You could just put it on autopilot to give yourself more time and just talk about what you want to do next game while you just drag this out without putting any effort into it. That would be like the Sun Tzu way to do it, I think.
I mean, you can't waste mental on this. Yeah, you really can't.
But at what point do bad reps like outweigh more time? You know, like where's the trade-off?
Yeah. I mean, that's an individual thing, right? Like, I don't think all these players are going to be on the same page with that. You know, it's like, right, people tilted for different reasons at different times, right? So who knows what's, you know, the sort of trigger.
And I mean, we don't necessarily see any of the Mouth Esports players tilting. Everyone still seems to be pretty in the game, even though it is an uphill slog both ways. The silence out on Mr. Lens immediately, and they still, work it on cooldown, but Mr. Lens is going to die without it being used at all. Now Cook soon to fall, 4 dead. GG called Crash, yeah.
That's one of the faster ones here. Holy cow,
absolutely.
18 minutes, 20 not even, yeah. Oh boy. I mean, we were kind of, I don't want to say questioning the Apex strat, but we were, you know, curious to see how it would play out, and I think it's sort of what we sort of expected. Apex just seemed like their prime, and I think they're going to be in their own heads. I'm flabbergasted that they went for Storm Spirit again, but they have decent tools to sort of back up Storm now. You've got more than one jump right? Mars will jump, Storm will jump, Clock will jump, Bat will jump. You can layer them differently. You can like there's a lot of different options to take team fights now. Well, previously it felt like, you know, you spear arena and then you all in inside of the arena and hope for the best.
Right. I will say I think it's a better Luna game than game 1 was an Ursa game. If that makes sense.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
So, you know, let's not count Mouth down. You know, they won in convincing fashion earlier today, but this, I think, will truly show if they're just outclassed by Apex.
Yeah.
We've seen so many examples of like big bro versus little bro in this qualifier. It's really interesting to see the pecking order kind of in A and see like what the teams need to break out of that traditional hierarchy, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, staying together would be a big one for me.
Sure,
Just,
continuity.
Consistency, continuity, yeah. A good coach is nice too.
They've pinged him the dead shot, forces him back into the river right where he wants to be, plants those carrots down, and the concoction gonna get a full duration stun. Yamsun with the pump fake says, no, speed, give it to me. But Big Num is gonna get it.
All that effort just for Bignum to take the kill and throw out the high five as well.
Hell yeah. That's what supporting's all about. Just pissing
I don't know.
off
That like immediately screams to me they're not taking this too seriously. If they
was there a blood grenade thrown? No.
Oh, maybe. No? Okay. If it was just one of those, like, we're saving it for our core, good, or, like, we just get the kill, blah, 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 whatever. But they were specifically saving it for their core and then stealing it anyways.
And the micro here in the top lane from Fade puts the Wolves immediately on the cogs, gets a little bit extra gold.
It's nice.
Cheeky play.
Yeah, it's a nice little influx of gold. It's not anything too crazy, but it certainly helps.
Yeah, oh, RCY looking to help himself here. Lands the tornado, right clicks on the storm, gets the cold snap. He's got 3 creeps helping him out. Electric slide gonna be absorbed by the creeps, and RCY dangerously low. A nice stick charge used to get him back to fighting shape. But maybe I'm just blowing steam here. I don't know, man. 160 health to the 180 of the storm. Fairy fire on the storm. What do you think, Crash? Who dies
It's gotta be
first?
RCY again. RCY is going to get a kill on the Storm. I think come level like 3 or 4, Storm's gonna, or Invoker's gonna have more of an advantage. He's just gonna have, you know, maybe a level into Exort, some more spells offered. You're just able to do a little bit more than the Storm Sphere can at level 3, 4.
Sure. And, you know, I know we just looked top, but we do see some going action in the bottom lane. Spells have already been cast on Fischero. He is trying to get to the tree line, will escape successfully. Yeah, that was 2 frostbites and an unstable concoction. Somehow Fischero manages to get out, still level 1 on the Mars. Yamson cooking it up for him. A little alchemist special, but gonna farm.
This lane sucked for Fischero last game. It sucks this game too. It equally sucks. CM Alchemist, we talked about it last game, regurgitated again. It's a strong lane. Frostbite keeping them an acid spray. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, gonna have the wand available to maybe have enough charges for the, you know. So sometimes you'll cook the concoction if you have the mana, and right before it lands, you pop the acid spray because the acid armor reduction is immediate. Y'all get 3 armor right off rip as soon as it's applied. And of course, concoction physical damage, so synergy there. Who gets this Lotus? Oh, it's gonna be the Mars.
Yeah, it should just be as easy as that. Alright, still in danger despite having that Lotus, but with the 7 wand charges and the Lotus and this big creep wave, he's gonna be safe for a bit longer.
Do you think anyone will be safe here top? Big Num getting a little ride on the clockwork roller coaster. Luna will go down after she gets the kill on the Muerta, the Queen of Death herself.
Darkblack gets it first, which with that XP proves to be a little bit more valuable. It just means that Luna can leave this lane sooner, which will be nice.
Right. And Crash fade with a nice micro here. We don't have to look back at it, but he was able to drop the circlet while using the wolves to harass the clockwork, just not even missing a step. So fast.
Wow.
Oh, mid lane. Mr. Lens is on life support officially. The bottle empty, a null talisman, and RCY able to just kind of take this creep wave, walk back and forth, threatening the storm should he go for a water rune.
This is so cool. I know it's such a small little play, but that was so good by RCY.
Yeah, 7 armor, 11 once he's under tower. So Invoker just able to kind of tank these creeps and get the lifesteal back through Quas. Mr. Lens forced to walk back to base.
This is so sad.
Unreal. Unreal punishment coming out in that mid lane. You know, I thought
we
the
live
bottle
in dark
timing might be
days.
enough to kind of like help the storm out. But without boots, he's only got 285 move speed, so Invoker can just run you down.
Alright, let's see here how this is going to shape up now that Storm Spirit is going to start jungling, because it's the only thing he can do right now.
Right. Fischero looking to be in danger here. Will walk on the backside of the acid puddle, and 9 gets a kill under the tower. CM does fall, but a return kill for the safe lane duo.
I don't know
Full
how much that
experience.
was worth it.
Full experience
like-
going to the Alchemist too, man.
Yeah, exactly. Full experience going to the Alc, and like, I don't know. Bat doesn't do too much with that sort of level advantage plus net worth.
No.
Feeding away your heroes like that to an Alc is much worse.
Yeah, and Crash right now, both teams playing under opposing vision. Big Num likely to fall, surrounded by 3 dire heroes. Will get the first hit on the counter ward. Will RCI finish it? The ping comes out, and no, he will not get the observer planted by Mr. Lens on the high ground there. Interesting. Not denied either. Leaving it perhaps for the 6-minute rune spawn. Water rune on the bottom side of the map, but it despawns due to the region rune spawning on the top side. You know, I did not know that the region rune, or the water rune would despawn when the first power rune spawned.
I didn't think about that either, yeah.
Interesting. You know, you learn something new every day. Dota is such a beautiful, like, complex game. All the intricacies are so hard to uncover, but...
And the spaghetti code. Don't forget the spaghetti code as well.
Yeah, bring your home sauce, too.
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Lens, level 5 now. Kind of relegated to the jungle.
Yeah.
And we see Fischero solo here in the bottom lane. Solo just until speed goes for the enemy wisdom rune. Okay, so we are having a contest on both wisdom runes at the moment. Cook bodying out Big Num. The tornado throws him up into the air, and the fear will push him away from the wisdom rune spawn. So RCY gets the wisdom, and speed steals the enemy wisdom rune. Apex dealing a devastating blow to Mouth Esports.
And Mr. Lens TP'd for that wisdom rune as well, and gets absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
His regen rune has been popped. He's got to get a kill here, or this game is going to start spiraling out of control for him in the worst way possible. Net worth wise, he is the lowest on his team once again. Storm Spirit.
Luna getting run down with the first shapeshift usage. Helm of the Dominator
exactly
already online. Crash.
Yeah, this is not looking good once again for Mouth Esports. They still have waves back into this game. Luna is still a very strong carry. Storm is very good at taking team fights with the Mars as well. You just got to get to your items.
All right, we might see a little bit of action here, but it's not going to be in favor of Mouth Esports. Wanted to center their forces around this 8-minute power rune, a dead shot onto the storm, forcing Mr. Lens into the middle of the Radiant forces, and Luna has arrived. Dark Black, letting that Eclipse come out, blocking out the sun and the hopes of an Invoker's survival. Big Num will claim the Amplified Damage rune, Frostbite holding Mr. Lens in place. These clouds are centered over the mid lane. Oh, and Big Num comes back for that Observer ward that he left with 1 tip on it. How perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
So, listen. I know we've talked about how things going poorly for Good old our buddy Mr. Lens here.
Crash
Cook
the
is not doing too
Wolves.
hot either.
Following him, yeah. Well, I don't think Fischero's doing too hot.
No,
also,
still not level 6. That was what I was gonna bring up about the clockwork. He is nowhere near his 6, still level 4.
He will get some experience. Yeah. The clock gets a little bit of experience from that Observer Ward. As you mentioned, 4.5. But man, I love the fact that Fade keeping tabs on the Luna with the Invis Wolves and the Centaur Conqueror. Just ready to pounce at a moment's notice. And just harassing him, being so annoying, ruining the mental state of this Luna. She just wants to farm, brother.
Here comes Bignum, and I hear the shapeshift as well.
Yup, how far? Fade running past the tier 1, trying to get to the Luna, but he's just gonna let his creeps and his other creep, Muerta, do the job for him. Onto the clockwork with speed in tow. Tranquils are delivered. Cook picks up a little bit of move speed, but ultimately will fall and loses the courier. Gonna lose the tier 1. Fade Lycanthrope. Very strong pairing. And now Mr. Lens just getting run down by RCY. Not enough mana to make a zip away. 2 bottle charges, flame break, but a ghost walk. And there is no true sight here down for the Invoker, but he will re-enter the fray. 9 going under the tier 1 all the way. Has the Firefly active. It's simply not enough. We see the level 6 on Mars interrupts speed. Freezing Field won't be available again for another minute and a half, and now Mars is rooted, and the Wolves have arrived. Crash. This game is brutal. 11-4, 10 minutes in. Not reflected. It
somehow feels worse than the last.
Yes.
And I think like context-wise, it's not as worse as the last, but it feels worse because of the last game, right?
I think the net worth difference.
Games like this, I
think
so.
The net worth difference is higher, though.
I think just
maybe
barely.
This could be one of your ways back in the game, but a big stomp from the Centaur. Cook holding him in place, proving to be the MVP of this exchange. Eclipse is used, but there are so many creeps to eat the beams. It expires before the Lycan does eventually fall. You don't think he doesn't get the kill with these creeps, does he? No. Okay, good.
No.
100 gold for that Centaur. Not shabby.
They're still not level 6 on the supports, though, on Mouth.
Oh, God. That is me on support sometimes. It just feels so bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, trust me, I think a lot of supports have been there before. Not to, I'm not trying to harp on them, but
not to flex our misery,
is, right? Yeah. It is what it is, and unfortunately, these two heroes are really, really suffering, and so are the game stay for Mel. They can't make any moves.
I think Mr. Lins might be the next to experience some suffering. Scouting ahead with the Ghost Walk. Tornado does land. You gotta get that Frostbite now. The Silence will come up first and seals the fate of Storm Spirit.
They had full scan of that. They saw it. They knew it was coming.
Yamson has the Radiance finished, invading the enemy triangle. Juicy triple stack on the Ancients.
You can't do that. Those are Lunas.
No. Give them back, please. Cook hook shots to his own Mars, though. Ultimately ineffectual in changing this exchange here in the triangle. And Yamson, Mr. Old Chicken himself, sprouting some new feathers.
Is that another item for Al coming out on Courier? Not quite.
Not yet.
Not quite. It looks like Muerta Rod of Atos is close to being completed, though. About 600 or 400 gold away from that.
450. Buys the Vitality Booster first. Getting a little beefy.
Yeah, I don't understand why people buy Staff of Wizardry first. I feel like that's the worst item to buy out of the two. On almost any...
It's a debate. I think they see the damage, and they're like, okay, yeah, extra damage. Muerta, intelligence, sure, why not? Well, you're gonna die, that's why. Just like this Mars.
Yes. Yeah, and just like this Luna maybe too as well.
Ooh.
Is able to TP out.
Helm of the Overlord finished, and we will see if it's enough to bring down Cook. Sunstrike on point, but perhaps a little delayed. Cook does escape, TP out, and crash the Frenzy. 75 free bonus attack speed. Imagine, throw that on your Alchemist, get the Berserk Potion, throw Alacrity on him, and just watch every structure fall. Scary, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say 9 has a Dagon queued up, but I don't think it's gonna matter when you're just feeding away.
Doesn't work on the Ancients, right?
No. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. That would have been a good one item ago. That it's similar to the Orchid when your enemies can build Manta.
Don't even bring it up, Malibu. Oh my blood boiling just thinking about
hold the keys to your rage.
Yeah, it is. That and pump faking RP. Those are the two things.
It's so loud, bro. It's so annoying. All right, Mars. Storm Spirit is silenced. Mars lets this arena come out. Finally, a nice spear. They go back in. Eclipse is used. Yamson low and dead. 40 seconds without your Alchemist. That shot does hit. Fearing Storm Spirit. Mouth talking back here.
Yep. In a big way, too. That is a huge kill to get. Now, unfortunately, it does come at the cost of a tier 2 tower, which is also very costly. So we'll see. Eclipse is down, Arena is down, Hookshot is down. You have now a window when Alk is up to make a movement.
Yeah, especially if Storm has to go back to base.
Yeah.
And
if Storm just dies to these wolves.
Oh my god. The wolves are everywhere, Crash. They're so fast too. Oh, they do expire. Never mind. We're good.
That could have been that would be keyboard smashing moment if I'm Mr. Lin. After game 1 and then that happening in game 2, it's over for me.
The Mr. Lin's Optometry Club lives to look again. Right?
Yeah. Just barely.
The first Rod of Echo's coming out. The fear, the frostbite, it's simply too much for the Robot Boy Wonder. And they know where the Luna is. Luna under her own ward will have to TP out. No stun, only a maim available. Clean escape from the Luna, but 100 gold down the drain.
I wonder why Luna decided to go for Dragonlance. I wonder if they just...
I think she knew. She knew that she would have to... If Mouth were going to win any fight, it was probably going to be because Eclipse happens and Luna is there and doesn't die. So a little bit of extra range, a little bit of extra health.
Yeah, that... Okay, you've convinced me. I don't know, I just think that, like, your farm is a big problem right now. And being able to, help that with the Manta style, be able to show in lanes and not die because they're just illusions, and you're not showing.
Sure. Well, so the Manta illusions are going to suffer from the Howl as well. True. Anytime you see the illusions on lane, you just Howl, and then they're kind of nullified, I think.
Yeah.
The damage is so minimal, especially if you're this behind. And also, I think the wolves are strong enough to just kind of chase you down. So the agility gives you a little armor, and the HP, of course, helps out, but not going to help it a lot with this arena on top of the Radiant. Oh, they lose their Clockwork off rip, and the Bat Rider, and the Mars. The losses keep piling up. Big Num on a killing spree. Double kill from Yamson. Mr. Lenz, the sole survivor, waddles away from this fight with his tail between his legs.
Speed has once again surpassed a core on net worth. This time it is the Mars, edging closer and closer to the Storm Spirit.
The Speed Fan Club gains another member.
Right.
Oh my god, let's make that a thing. Speed Fan Club, whoever he passes as a core. Oh, Cook TP's right into the enemy team. It's a Cox to hold him here. There's no arena off the back of this, and GG called it. Crash again.
Another 17-minute game.
Apex cannot be stopped by the likes of Mouth Esports, and with lips pursed, Mouth Esports bow out of the ESL One Bangkok.